Hi everyone. Let's start a series on pivot table starting this week. So I have a sample data, a couple of GL dumps. So this will be my starting data and how we can start with pivot, where you can find this option. You can go to this insert and in the first only you can see the pivot table options. So if you just click on that, you have a couple of options again, from table or range, from external data source or from data model. If you have the table in the current Excel which you have, you can just select simply correct from table or range, and it will give you a pop-up which asks where the table or range is available and how you want to create. Or if you don't have that, if you want to create a link between another Excel which is not this, then click on from external data source. So in that case, you will get an option like this. So here you can choose a connection, and here you can choose again within the Excel or outside the Excel also, browse for more, and you can choose your file, where is it saved, and you can select the file. It will show all the sheets available. You can select whichever sheet you want to connect. It will show. Okay. And in this case, we'll just go with the data which is available already. So pivot table from data, and here you have the option to select. So I'm just selecting GL, and where you want the output. You want the output in the current existing worksheet with this location, or you want to create a new worksheet for your output. I have an existing worksheet, so I'm creating it over there. And do you want to add this data to your data model or not? If you add this to data model, you can analyze multiple tables together. So I'm not adding it for the moment. Click on OK. And this is how we'll get a pivot table. So on the right hand side, you will see a new pop-up being popped up, right? So here you have serial number, all the fields available in my, whichever is there in my GL, it's the same fields which I can see over there. And here you have four options. This is the typical input fields for pivot: filters, column, rows, values. If you don't want to see in this particular layout, you can change layouts as well. So you have the options. There are different layouts available, so you can choose whichever layout is better suits for you. You can do that. So I'm used to this particular layout, so I'm using this. And here you can see all the column headers available, and there's an option, more tables. If you want to connect one or more table using the same parameters, you can do that as well. So let's try how that works. More tables. So here it's asking, do you want to create a new pivot table? To use multiple tables in your analysis, a new pivot table needs to be created. So using data model. So I said, right, like when you are dealing with multiple tables, a data model comes into picture. So let's click on yes. And here you can see all the options available. How many tables available in this particular Excel sheet, it will be all reflecting over here. So my case, I have table number 12, which is this. So let's add LE from table number 12. And maybe next table, I have GL account. So I want it in rows. Okay. I'm just adding from two different tables. And once you add, it will show an option, whether you want to auto detect the relation between two tables or you want to create on your own. If there's something specific, it will automatically detect it. If it is not there, you can just create also. So manage relationships when it's not creating. So in my case, I have a auto detect available. So it is saying table number 12 has serial number and table number 1212 also has serial number. Both are matching. So it automatically created a table, a relation. So I can just close. And here you can analyze data between two different tables easily. So that is one advantage of adding multiple tables to the pivot table. So this is one. Coming back to our discussion. So as I said, like these are the four typical input fields. First one is filter. What does filter mean? Whatever data you want to apply as a filter. For example, I want to see data only for a specific month, or I want to see specific LE data. In that case, I can go, for example, if I want to see specific LEs, I will put LE in the filters, or I want to put a specific period only. I don't want all the periods. Then I'll put period and I can select the periods whichever I want to choose. If you want to choose only one period, I can do that. Or if you want to choose multiple periods, I can do that. Okay. And then what is the rows? Rows are, we know, right? In Excel, these are the rows and these are the columns. So what you want to see in rows? I want to see GL account, for example, in rows. So I got my rows updated here. So some cases you might not be seeing this. So just right click, hide field list or show field list. So whether you want to see or hide, you can choose that by right clicking on the pivot data, whether hide or show. If it is available, it will show as hide. And if it is not available, it will show as show. And next option is columns. So what you want to see in columns? I want to see LE in columns, for example. I want to see various LEs for this GL account in columns. So all my column LE numbers got updated over here. And values, obviously numbers. Values means numbers, right? So what is the output you want to see? Like how you want to summarize your data? I want to summarize GL account level and LE level for any particular period. Like here I'm selected Jan and December 24. So for these two periods, what is the GL value for this particular entity? I'll get it out over here. So values, all the cases, LE number 1391 and account number this, for these two periods, I have this output. And here, LE number 2256 and account number 165172, and I have a period with this. If you want to change, you can update, right? And for example, I'm doing changes, but I don't want, for example, if I do this, immediately the table got updated, right? I don't want it that way. I want all the changes to be done. And then at the end, I want to refresh the pivot. Defer layout update. So I'll do all the changes, nothing changes. I'll add it, nothing changed. Or I'll add serial number also here, nothing changed. And then just click on update. Once you are done with all the changes, click on update. Now the changes are reflecting over here. Till now, nothing happened, right? So you can choose this option as well. So today we learned the basic layout of the pivot table, all the basic options available. In next session, we'll go further deep and we'll see what are the pivot table analyze options and design options. Thank you.